Sonic Boom. Whenever Cartoon Network shits out a really bad episode of a really bad TV show that I absolutely freaking hate, I can always count on you to give me some more decent comedy. And yes, I do understand not everybody is going to like this show, but let's be real about one thing. If this series was able to get Styx into the Olympic Games, as well as get an actual sequel to Shattered Crystal, then it has to be doing something right. But even if you really enjoyed the TV show, the comics, or to a lesser extent, the video games, there are always those one or two moments or little nods that you somewhat miss that are either hidden or just plain in sight. And that's why I'm here today. Summer might be coming to a close, but that's not going to stop us from looking for the secrets and hidden references inside of Sonic Boom, the games, comics, and of course, the TV show. So, seeing as how I called the first video What You Never Knew About Sonic Boom, this will be... even more things you don't know about Sonic Boom. Oh yeah. Totally original title. You know those background characters that you usually see hanging around the village in every episode of the show? Well, believe it or not, they actually do have names. How do I know this? Issue 5 of the Sonic Boom comic. The following revealed names include Lady Walrus, Admiral Beaverton, Mike the Ox, Wolfie, and Wildcat. But there were some villagers that did not get name cards. Like this character right here is named Lady Goat, but she didn't get a name card in this issue. That's because the only way that we figured out her actual name was for Bill Freiberger, one of the writers of the show, to actually confirm it. Speaking of Bill Freiberger, he actually wrote the story for issue 5. Hey, Mickey, you're in the wrong comic. You know that, right?
Yeah, you keep thinking that.
I love that scene. To everybody's surprise, in the episode Battle of the Boy Bands, Eggman did not make a single appearance. Or did he? If you pause this shot right here, and then take a close gander to the left... God, even when he's not here, he just loves to hog that camera. Another thing that made this episode quite famous is because this is the actual first appearance of Percy. But there's one question that the fans wanted to know. What kind of animal was Percy? Was she a hedgehog, or was she a echidna? Well, Bill Freiberger actually confirmed this earlier on, stating that Percy is in fact a bandicoot. Whoa, hold on. So, she's a bandicoot character that made her first appearance in a video game that was developed by members of Naughty Dog. Well, I've heard worse ways to bring Crash Bandicoot back. As a bonus, we were introduced to this brand new and quite beautiful background character, who unfortunately didn't get a name. But the great Bill Freiberger strikes again. According to the great Freiberger, this little vixen is named Zooey. Not much is known about her, but it is speculated that she is going to be Tails' love interest in a future episode. And by future episode, I'm talking about next week's episode. Now that is a pretty badass and clever teaser. Now I don't have the video footage to prove it, but take my word, it is an actual thing. There is an actual reason why Shadow appears in Rise of Lyric. At least, a reason that makes sense. In the Japanese version of Rise of Lyric, it was revealed that Lyric actually put a mind control chip on Shadow. But what's really strange is that in the same Japanese version, Shadow has a mechanical filter to his voice, making him sound more robotic. Could this mean that Boom's Shadow is an android?
Don't make me laugh.
Oops, one too many.
As funny as this scene was, that guy dressed in the Sonic suit is not actually Roger. Yes, I know Roger's voice is coming out of the mouth, but he's actually dubbing over another actor. I know this because this episode actually premiered in France first, meaning that this guy in the suit is probably Sonic's French voice actor. Now I'm sure everyone's heard this story before. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric was supposed to have a fifth playable character, that playable character being Percy, as evidenced by a voice line that Amy says in the game. But what some people didn't know is that there were actually going to be 6 playable characters in Rise of Lyric. At this point, I would like to give a special thanks to YouTube user and Sonic fan Ratchet Mario for ripping the audio files for Rise of Lyric. Without that, we wouldn't have been able to learn that Styx was going to be a playable character in Rise of Lyric. And I know Styx was in the actual game, but only as an NPC. But if you actually take a look at the audio file list, good lord, that's a lot of voice lines. Is it me, or does the animation tend to flip-flop between each episode? I mean, in one episode, like you're seeing right here, the characters can move quick, but they're also moving a bit stiff, almost like they're restrained. But then, in another episode, they could be moving all swift, quick, and sometimes even bouncy, like they're a bowl of jello hopped up on caffeine.
Oh, is that what's going on here?
The voice actor for Swifty, Robbie Rist, also played Michelangelo in the 1990s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. According to one of the show's writers, Alan Denton, it was revealed that while writing the episode Battle of the Boy Bands, he and the crew listened to a ton of Justin Bieber music for research. He also stated that looking back, all that research probably wasn't necessary. It was also teased that in a future episode there was going to be a reference to the old Sonic cartoon Sonic Underground. Well, it's been 39 episodes and we still haven't gotten that reference yet. Well, where is it? Where's the reference? Did you lie to us? But where is our Sonic Underground reference?
Drop that generic fat beat!
Oh. Okay then. Well, he may be playing guitar, but let's face it, that guitar is not shooting out laser beams. Oh, you sly motherfucker. Here's an easy one. In New Year's Retribution, all the made-up holidays that Knuckles describes are actual holidays. In order, he describes Easter, Halloween, Christmas, and then Groundhog Day.
I just saw my shadow! 6 more weeks of winter! Cool!
The village people would like to have a word with you. Worlds Unite is the second Sonic and Mega Man crossover that, well, actually is about to end in a couple of days, but it also included characters from Mega Man X, as well as characters from Sonic Boom, mostly Styx the Badger. Now this crossover alone has tons and tons of references, but since this is a Sonic Boom video, I've decided to pick out my favorite little nod. After saying both Mega Man, Sonic, and X's name in the same sentence, Styx ponders if a show called Sonic X would be watchable. Yeah, I don't think I have to explain the rest of this joke. At one point, Rise of Lyric was originally going to be called Sonic Synergy, but this wasn't the only thing revealed, because later on, the menu screen for the beta version was revealed. Now check out Sonic's arms. They're not blue, they're tan, like his modern counterpart. I will admit, I do like this design a little bit, but I've grown kind of fond to the blue arm Sonic that we know and love. And it's choices like this that make the Sonic Boom series a very confusing, yet very interesting sub-series. Hey guys, thanks again for watching the second video in the What You Never Knew About Sonic Boom series. If you have anything to say, or if you have another reference or nod you'd like to point out so that I can put it in another video, feel free to drop a comment into the comment section below. Also, if you want to, I'm not forcing you, it's your own decision, you can drop a like on this video, or you can also subscribe to both this channel and my main channel, James0364. Hope you guys had fun with this video, and I'll see you next time.